courtesy call on Minister of Health Elijah Muchima at the Ministry of Health headquarters, reaffirming the strong partnership between the Zambian government and UNICEF in advancing public health priorities. Chingola Mayor Lak Sichone has paid a second visit to accident victims at Lubambe copper mine who are still receiving treatment following the recent incident. Monali constituency aspiring Member of Parliament Thomas Sipalo has challenged the business community over its failure to reduce commodity prices despite signs of economic recovery in Zambia. Zambian champions Zescondola girls have been drawn in Group A of the 2025 CAF Women's Champions League COSAFA qualifier, where they will face Mahmoud Sundowns ladies in a blockbuster group. Join me for the details shortly.
The news, 88.5 Sun FM.
The UNICEF country representative to Zambia, Dr. Jigmund Kidi Bell, has paid a courtesy call on Minister of Health Elijah Muchima at the Ministry of Health headquarters, reaffirming the strong partnership between the Zambian government and UNICEF in advancing public health priorities. The meeting focused on strengthening collaboration in key areas such as child nutrition, immunization, maternal health, and health systems resilience. Both parties have emphasized the importance of coordinated efforts to address emerging health challenges and accelerate progress towards universal health coverage.
To the joint funding basket, which comes to around 50 million US dollars over four years. It focuses on establishing ECD centers, 38 ECD centers, and providing a comprehensive package of health, child protection, nutrition, water hygiene and sanitation in communities. This project focuses on Luapula and Northwest, a total of 10 districts. And as part of this, 100 health facilities are going to be supported to expand RMNHS services.
Dr. Muchima expressed gratitude for UNICEF's continued technical and financial support, particularly in rural outreach programs and emergency response initiatives.
Gave us money to start initiatives through water and sanitation and ourselves. We are working with the councils. And in fact, I was with the Minister of Government yesterday. We need to work in collaboration to invoke the Public Health Act. If we want to be a bit strict with the measures, of course they will meet some resistance. But we have to start because that will help us. Not all the time fast.
The courtesy call comes amid preparations for Zambia's hosting of the 75th World Health Organization Regional Committee for Africa later this month, where UNICEF is expected to play a key role alongside other global health partners. Chingola Mayor Lucky Sichone has paid a second visit to accident victims at Lubambe copper mine who are still receiving treatment following the recent incident. 2 of the 5 admitted miners have been referred to Kitwe Teaching Hospital for a computed tomography scan, CT scan, while the others remain under close observation at the mine hospital. The mayor shared his well wishes and commended medical staff for their dedication. He also reassured families and the community of of ongoing support and leadership concern during the recovery process. Monali constituency aspiring Member of Parliament Thomas Sipalo has challenged the business community over its failure to reduce commodity prices despite signs of economic recovery in Zambia. Speaking in an interview with Sun FM TV News, Mr. Sipalo described the pricing behavior as unjust and disheartening. He criticized companies for being quick to hike prices during periods of currency depreciation or fuel increases, yet reluctant to adjust downward when economic conditions improve. Mr. Sipalo said, should this trend continue, it will rob ordinary Zambians of the chance to experience the benefits of an improving economy, pointing to stagnant prices across essential goods and services. He called on the government to launch a thorough investigation into the factors behind the persistent cost of living, urging authorities to ensure that positive economic indicators translate into tangible relief for citizens. The remarks have sparked renewed debate about price control mechanisms and the accountability of Zambia's private sector in supporting inclusive economic growth. We'll take a break, and when we return, we have more in sports news.
Public Service Pensions Fund, reaching you in all 10 provinces of Zambia. PSPF, keeping the pension promise.
Thank you for staying with us. And in sports news, Zambian champions Zescondola girls have been drawn in Group A of the 2025 CAF Women's Champions League COSAFA qualifier, where they will face Mamelodi Sundowns ladies in a blockbuster group. The draw for the regional tournament was conducted on Tuesday morning at 11 hours Central African Time in Johannesburg, South Africa, and marks a historic moment for Zescondola girls, who are marking their debut appearance in the competition. Group A comprises Zescondola girls, Mamelodi Sundown ladies South Africa, Noptwa FC Malawi, and Beauties FC Namibia. The qualifier will be held at the University of Johannesburg Mola Stadium from August 22nd to 31st, 2025, with a record 10 teams competing for the COSAFA regional title and a place at the CAF Women's Champions League finals. Zescondola girls, who sealed their spot after a strong 2024-2025 Eden University Women's Super League campaign, will face a strained test in Group A. The group's headline fixture will be against Mamelodi Sundowns, the South African powerhouse that won the inaugural CAF Women's Championship League in 2021 and 2023 and remain one of the most decorated women's teams on the continent. This year's edition of the CWCL COSAFA qualifier features an expanded 10-team field, a new record for the regional tournament. And in other sports, Livingstone Pirates Football Club have been crowned champions of the inaugural Evans Fente pre-season football tournament after edging Play Forward FC 1-0 in a tightly contested final at Maramba Stadium. The opening half ended goalless despite both sides creating clear scoring opportunities and testing each other's defenses. Play It Forward enjoyed early spells of possession, while parties pressed high in search of a breakthrough. The game's turning point came in the 60th minute when Pirates, following a tactical reshuffle and fresh substitutions, strung together two Paris passes to unlock Play It Forward's defense, slotting home the defensive goal. Tournament organizer Evans Fente hailed the three-day competition as a resounding success, citing strong attendance, high-quality team participation, and vibrant community engagement. The event brought together 10 clubs from the First Division 1, 2, and 3 leagues, with the primary aim of keeping youth active during the off-season while promoting unity among residents. Fenty revealed that the tournament achieved about 90% of its objectives in its debut year, expressing confidence it would expand in scale next season. He has since confirmed the pre-season competition will now be annual fixture in Livingstone's football calendar, with plans to attract more teams in future editions.
The Evans Fenete Top 10 football tournament, held from the 2nd of August to the 4th, came to an end on a high note, with Livingstone Pirates clinching the title. Pirates were the favourites to win the title, boasting of an unbeaten run to the finals. With hot rivalry from previous encounters, Pirates squared off against Played Forward in what proved to be a tough final as expected. The match went into half-time locked at 0-0. However, the technical bench had a different perspective going into the second half. In the 60th minute, changes were made that saw Pirates produce a series of technical passes to open the scoring. Played Forward later found the back of the net, but their goal was ruled out for offside in the dying minutes of the game. After the match, Evans Fenete, a renowned Livingstone businessman and the sponsor of the tournament, underscored the importance of such competitions as a way of tapping into youth talent and changing mindset to make them more productive members of society.
We have a lot of talent. You can identify a player the way he holds and the way he runs around the ball. So on talent identification, I appeal to these bigger teams in the Premier League to make sure that they come down to the grassroots into our areas, because we have so much talent that remains untapped. So if they come to scout, at least with this tournament, probably next year, we might invite other people in the Premier League so that they are able to watch and probably be able to identify the players that they can be able to pick.
He noted that the tournament will be held annually and not just a once-off event.
Since we have introduced this tournament, as you can see, we have, other than the participants themselves, the people were glued, were able to watch the tournament. So it unites us and brings us together. Well, this will be more or less a tradition. Every year this will be happening in Livingstone. Provided we have the teams that are playing football, we will have these teams to participate and have this tournament, which is called Evans Fenete Pre-Season Tournament. So going forward, this tournament will be a tradition in Livingstone.
Meanwhile, Livingstone Pirates coach Billy Imonda appreciated the organizers for hosting the event, saying it is an excellent preparation ahead of the first season kickoff.
This game has shown us where we start from, as the league is going to start in the next 2 weeks from now. We are happy that also with the results. To the players and fans, first to the players, is to keep on believing in themselves. They're just coming from the season holidays. We started on a low note, but we finished on a high. I think they should continue working hard.
The Evans Fenete Pre-Season Top 10 football tournament was staged at a cost of 30,000 kwacha. Augustine Kapambwe for Sun Sports TV. In Livingstone, Southern Province.
And on that sporting item, we end our news. But before we go, a recap of the stories making headlines once again. The UNICEF country representative to Zambia, Dr. Jadman Keda Bal, has paid a courtesy call on Minister of Health Elijah Mchima at the Ministry of Health headquarters, reaffirming the strong partnership between the Zambian government and UNICEF in advancing public health priorities. Chingola Mayor Lakson Sichone has paid a second visit to accident victims at Lubambe copper mine who are still receiving treatment following the recent incident. Munali constituency aspiring Member of Parliament Thomas Sipalo has challenged the business community over its failure to reduce commodity prices despite signs of economic recovery in Zambia. Zambian champions Escondola girls have been drawn in Group A of the 2025 CAF Women's League COSAFA qualifier, where they will face Mamelodi Sundowns ladies in a blockbuster group. On behalf of the entire news crew and production team, my name is Mwema Shanshima. Good afternoon.
The news, 88.5 Sun FM.
The midday news on Sun FM was brought to you by the Public Service Pensions Fund, PSPF. Remember to send hi to our WhatsApp line 0770-627-391 to register your account and access all pension services anytime, anywhere. PSPF, keeping the pension promise. Sun Sports TV is now available.